I didn't even get to the breakfast part, honestly. We went out a little bit last night, and so yeah, I just got up and haven't had breakfast yet. But had some cookies last night. had a little wine, so yeah, that's as far as my cheating went so far.
How does this feel, Dirk, the day after day one of your retirement?
Yeah, day one of the rest of my life starts. You know, where we're gonna have to think basketball at all times. You know, it's just it consumes obviously your energy, and that's the way I wanted it. I was, like I said yesterday, living, breathing basketball at all times, and it's time to move on. And you know, basketball will always be a big part of my life, but not for now. I need a little break. I need to get away. I need to enjoy other things in life that have come short the last 20 years. And you know, like I said, I want to travel a bunch. I want to enjoy my family, and now's the time to do so. I think the rest of this week will be a little hectic still, but I think next week everything will settle down.
What's your estimation on how the Mavericks will look going forward with Luka and KP as the two cornerstones?
Yeah, I mean, I talked about it a little bit to the guys up there. I think it reminds me a little bit of when I first got here. Young talent, a couple of veterans, but young guys who can build around, that are good dudes, that you know, like the teammates, that like the work, and want to get better. So I think we're in a good place, but you know, nothing is given this league. The West is brutal, as we all know. But if everybody keeps working hard and improves over the summer and have a healthy KP next year, I think they should be fun to watch. Hopefully for Mavs fans for a long time, and stay together like that and stay injury free and add a few veterans here. I think we're on the right track.
Dirk, it's well known that you have a legacy. The players know it. Your teammates know it. What's the number one thing you want them to take from your legacy?
Well, I think just keep improving and never be satisfied with what you have or what you accomplished. You know, somebody else is always in the gym getting better, working, and you know, just improve. Use the summer, add something to your game. You know, always see yourself as a student of the game. Just you know, keep working, keep improving, because somebody else will.
21 years. Did it feel like 21 years? Did it fly by? Did it feel like every single minute? What did that feel like?
A little bit of both. You know, if you look back now, when I first got here and I saw some of those old videos with the bowl cut, it seems forever ago, a lifetime ago. But also some of these memories are just like it was yesterday. You know, meeting Steve, getting my first suit. I never owned a suit, so for the press conference after the draft, I had to get a suit fitted. And, you know, it's so far away, but some of those memories I feel like it was just yesterday. So it's a little bit of both, and you know, some of that stuff will obviously stay with me for the rest of my life.
How do you feel about all the U.S. presidents shouting you out on Twitter?
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, I haven't even got to everything, honestly. You know, it's been one thing after the next, but I did check Twitter some. Especially after that home night here, once we got to San Antonio, things settled down. I was so emotional, I couldn't sleep. So I did some research online, and it's been amazing how many people have reached out. Some people I didn't even think would know me. Maybe that's a little naive of me, but it's been overwhelming. How many people reached out over Twitter or phone. I'm gonna get to all that once it's settled down and really enjoy it and watch some of those videos, and once I have a little bit of time.
Speaking of memory, could you take us back to that very first game in Seattle, and how totally different it was from your last game in San Antonio?
Yeah, well, you know, I didn't really know what to expect. Everything was new. Got to meet Detlef before the game. I was just super anxious, and you know, everything you know, came at me at 100 miles an hour, and you know, get dressed as media in the locker room, which I've never had in Germany. So everything was just super new, and you know, it was always like almost like a deer in headlights. And so that was probably one of my worst games I ever played. You know, just because everything was so new, and you know, that was quite an experience. Another game that I'll never forget. You know, I didn't score from the field, and I was super down afterwards. I remember watching some film afterwards with Donnie. And, so that was my first game. And last